good afternoon, wherever you guys are in the world today, because we know YouTube is global, right? Global platform. That's why I love it. And so I am live from Virginia. Manuela Vincent here. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome in, welcome in. Let me make sure everything's running over here. Guys, I rarely sing, but when I feel good, which is usually every day, I love to just put that energy out here, guys. When I feel good. Up. Okay, so happy Winning Wednesday, everyone. Welcome to my live. Let's make it a good one today, okay, guys? Let's get this live popping. Let's get this chat rolling. Let's share this video. Let's subscribe to Manuela's channel. Let's be positive, right? Let's not be negative in chat. I hope you're having an amazing Wednesday. Guys, I don't have coffee today. Imagine that. I have something else that gives me energy, and it's a little healthier, right? Sometimes I don't feel like coffee, which is really rare for me, but I wanted to try to change it up a little bit. So no coffee mug today. Can you imagine? Those who watch me daily know I always have a coffee cup in my hand. But good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to my live. Manuela chiming in live from Virginia, because I get people asking me what my name is. You can go right up to the channel header, and my name's right there. That's really me, Manuela Vincent, okay? So when YouTube's doing this thing right now, it's just pushing this out a little bit. I'm going to keep talking. Anybody watching it on the replay, put hashtag replay down in the comments. I'll get you over to the information, because I'm sure there's going to be people on here that want to know what I do in 2 hours a day. The title today is what a 2-hour workday looks like. What is my routine? And how is it able to pay me anywhere from $300 to $900 a day? That's what I talk about on my lives, right? Because I know there's somebody out there who's struggling right now. I was struggling. I know there's that mom or dad who's been laid off. I get truckers on my lives. I get people from all kinds of industries on my live. Single moms, single dads, everybody. People out of jobs right now. That's going to continue on. I don't see getting any better, my friends. And so I share that because I've been through that. And I found something that works. You will never see me come in on my live showing my face. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Put a number 1 if you can hear me. I want to make sure that I'm talking. Yesterday, some reason towards the end, it muted me out. It muted me out. So let me know if you guys can hear me. Put a number 2 in the chat if you can hear me fine. Okay, guys? I do love participation in my chat, because that shows YouTube that it's pushing me out. You guys are on my live. I need that, okay? Guys, I'm a content creator. Thank you so much. How do you say your name? Yonatan? Yonatan, how are you today? Happy Winning Wednesday. Happy Winning Wednesday. Guys, I'm very positive. You have to be in this world. You have to come out here and get up and do your thing every day and show people you can have a great day. Even though whatever is going on around you, ignore that noise. Get up. Get yourself up, get motivated, get happy. Let's go, right? Indominus. Is that how you say it? Indominus? That's an interesting name. Is that your real name, or is that a username? Hello, how are you today? Guys, I don't have coffee this morning. This is a little different, because guys that watch me, they know I love my coffee. But I'm taking a little break today, okay? Kim Jun-hee, how are you today? Guys, let me know where you guys are coming from. I got a lot of interesting names on here. I'm live from United States, Virginia, born and raised here. I don't know if you can hear the little twang. It's there. Some people say they don't hear it, but it's there, guys, okay? So again, guys, I love to share what I do. That's what my lives are about. And if that doesn't interest you, that's okay. You can either swipe away. You can continue to listen. I get so many people listening. Young people are listening. See, I'm going to tell you my little backstory real quick, and then we're going to get into the topic. See, again, I'm going to talk about what a 2-hour workday routine looks like for me, because that's what I do 2 hours a day from my cell phone. I use my cell phone for everything I do, okay? And so I'm going to tell you how I'm able to profit off of that, how we're able to make up to anywhere from $300 to $900 a day with our cell phones, creating relatable content, getting people to ask me for the detail. Wow, that's different, isn't it? Thank you. I appreciate you. That's different, right? Because traditional marketing means you have to go into people's inbox, the DMs. You got to chase people down. Hey, you want to buy this? Like, I don't do that. I don't feel comfortable doing that. I don't have time to do that. I like to do my 2-hour workday and then get off of here and do my rest of my day. Do what I love. Okay, that's why I got into this. So let me tell my backstory real quick and we'll get into it. So last year, I lost my corporate job at the age of 52. Didn't know what I was going to do. I worked in corporate for 20 years. 52 years old, guys. No savings, no retirement, no plan B coming out of there. I never could afford to put into those. You know how they take the deductions and put it? I couldn't afford it. I had to get my whole paycheck to be able to cover whatever we had due. Rent, utilities, paying for my kids' school wear, backpacks, all that stuff. Even with the husband working 2 jobs, we were barely making it. Okay. So it wasn't like it was great, but it was income, right? Most of you probably work a job. So you're just continuing to do that because it's an income, right? You don't know what you don't know. But that's what I did for years. I felt like I couldn't leave it because, well, how else we were going to make it? Well, then they laid me off last year. They downsized our department. I was in HR for years, human resources. That was my job. And so coming out of that, I had no idea what I was going to do. I've already done education in the university, done that, got a bachelor's and a master's, was done with that. I wasn't going to go into more debt with that again. So for me, I knew I needed to learn some skills, but what was out here that I was going to learn that was unique, that could market me better, that could allow me to make some profit as well as learn some new skills? What was it, guys? What do you think it was? It's hard out here. I applied for jobs. No recruiters were calling me back. I actually keep in contact with recruiters. And recruiters, I have a good friend who's saying a lot of people are coming to her because they don't know what they're doing wrong. They're putting out the resumes, but they're not hearing back from the recruiters. And that's because it's challenging right now. If your resume doesn't stand out from the rest, you're going to have a hard time. And that doesn't guarantee you'll get the job. That just puts like a brief paper in front of their eyes to say, hey, let me just call this person, see what they're about. I didn't want to deal with that. I don't know about you guys. Anybody in here work? Anybody in here have a 9-to-5 job? Put number 3 in the chat. Anybody in here work? Let's get some engagement going, guys. It's not just me talking. I want to drive home to you where I was at, how I found this, and why I did this, okay? So if you work and you love your job, congratulations. You just got off work. You worked the graveyard. Ooh. God bless you, but ew. Wow. So I'm telling you, I never worked in retail or any labor jobs. My husband's a labor worker. He likes it. He doesn't want to be told really what to do. So he's been working for the school system for years as a facilities guy. So kudos to you, blue collar workers. There's nothing wrong. We need them. But what I'm saying is I worked in corporate. I had gotten educated. I did my thing. I thought I was doing the right thing, but it doesn't matter what you do. They can replace you just like anybody else. Jobs are not secure, my friends. And so I come on here to give you a plan B, something to do along with your job if you want to keep it. Maybe you want to do this until you get to a point that you have enough money coming in to replace your day job. There's all kinds of people in this program that we bring in who have different stories to share. Okay, my story is not unique. People are getting laid off all the time. But what I do have is a relatable story because I have been laid off. I'm 52. I didn't have a savings or retirement. I was scared. Like, what am I going to do, man? I don't have any extra income coming in. It's just my husband's and that's barely keeping us afloat. So what is Manuela going to do? Jobs aren't calling me. What else is out here? I had to go online, my friends. I had to go online and search. And there's a lot of stuff out there. Some of that stuff doesn't work. You have to do trial and error with a lot of stuff. But I'm here to show you that I found something that works. So you don't got to go through the trial and error. Okay. So I discovered this 2-hour-a-day work blueprint. And it's a guide. It's a free guide for you to take a look at. But in this blueprint, you're going to learn strategies and skills to be able to take advantage of the digital marketing space. The digital marketing space, guys, it's what you already been doing. And we just never really realized it. When you have a cell phone in your hand, right? You order from Amazon, right? Or whatever you order from, Shein. Come on now. Drop some of that in here if you know what you order from, right? Bass Pro, whatever it is. You get DoorDash. You go in on your phone, you type in what you want, and it comes right to your door. Well, that's digital marketing. It's using online space to attract people to come and buy from you. And that's what I've learned in this program. See, I invested in myself one time last May. I've been in this, this is at 15 months now. And it's made me multiple thousands of dollars. Sharing relatable story real quick. 5-second video, 30-second video, 1-minute video, being me, having a drink, walking on my trail, showing my lifestyle. My lifestyle is not extravagant. I don't try to fake like I am. I'm in my room doing my videos. I show my real life and the power of what this program has done for me so that you can take a look at it. Okay. And if it's for you, great. Let's partner up. If not, it's okay too. I want to educate people. Okay. So I bought the program one time. I plugged into the training, and what it's teaching me is education online, but it's teaching me digital marketing skills. And digital marketing is expected to be $1 trillion industry. Does anybody know that? Hi, Pillow Tree. How are you? Look, guys, I'm going to do this right now because my lives, I like to keep them to an hour. And I know some people don't have patience, and they're probably like all over the place. We're all scatterbrained, okay? That's nothing personal. I am too. You're going to see me in this video kind of going all over the place a little bit. That's me personally. I can't stay focused for too long. See, I'm like that too, but I want to give this, guys, to you for free. Let me drop it in here. This is a free document for you to look at. This is what I share every day, my friends. This is what I share on a daily basis. This document right here, it's a free document. You put your email in, and then I'm going to email you, or should I say my system, which is automated, emails you a free blueprint for you to go look at during the live or after the live, whenever you choose to, if you want to. There's no pushing with this. I'm just telling you what it is. In my lives, I talk about what it is I'm learning. That way you can go and take a sneak peek, and then you could decide if it's for you or not. Okay, that's all I do on my lives. I don't push you to do anything. I just want to educate you. I bring back value from what I'm learning, so you can write that down on your notes if you want to. Okay, so that free blueprint is going to talk about digital marketing, where we are in the world with that. How you don't got to create any products in this if you don't want to, because we already have 4 done for you programs. That's our products. Remember how I said digital marketing is anybody who has an online platform, digital channels, where they're selling a product or service for you, right? If I want to go and order whatever, I'm going to go to Amazon. That's a product. Usually there might be services, yeah, because you got Prime, right? So that's a service. You're getting a streaming service. So a product or service. In this situation, we're giving you education, which is our product. It's programs, 4 digital programs that teach you how to market anything. It don't even have to be our programs. If you don't want to learn to make 100% profit, that's okay. I'm going to still share that. That's what I'm making. That's how we're able to make 300 to 900 per day, per week, per month, whatever it is you need, right? We're going to teach you the strategies to do it. But our program teaches you how to promote anything. I don't care if you have a shake, lotions, potions, whatever they are. We're going to teach you how to market it to get people to come to you so that it's comfortable, and then you can give them your website. That's what we do every day. See, that right there is what I share every day on my TikTok, on my YouTube shorts, on my YouTube when I'm going live, whatever it is. That's the same document I give to everybody. Because what is that? That's a lead magnet. That's a free lead magnet. We all get it in this business. And it's very quick and easy to go through and read the information. You're going to be given 2 videos to watch. Happy early birthday. I'm going to be live again tomorrow. So if you come on, I'll say happy birthday to you, okay? But happy early birthday. Happy birthday to you, okay? So let me keep going, guys, okay? So that's what, in a nutshell, this is. It's a digital business. It's going to teach you how to promote anything you want. You're going to get live coaching. You're going to get mentorship from a multi-million dollar mentor. She's made $9 million, not just with this business, but with the money she's made with this business. She created the programs. She's branched off and created coaching. She buys real estate. Like, that's what this can start you with. It's going to start you with selling the 4 digital programs where you can make $900 a day. After that, you can start to do your own thing. You can build your own community. That's what I'm getting ready to do, where I can start doing one-on-one coaching. I can charge $97 a session for 1 hour. I could do anything with my business. But we start you with the 4 digital programs, and you're able to make 100% profit. So let's get into it, though. Let's go back and let's start and let's talk about the 2-hour workday. Okay? So when you join this business, you're going to get one of the programs. If you join at the higher program level, you get all of them. But you have to decide that. After I go through that part, you're going to have to go and look at the blueprint. It'll break them down for you and everything. So look, let's start. 1 hour a day, I create relatable content. People ask me, what does relatable content mean? Well, what does that mean? Let's break that down for you. My mentor told me you have to tell your story a little bit. You got to tell your story a little bit. You don't got to tell a drawn out story. We don't want to know all your history, but I'm very high level with it. I just basically say, last year I lost my job at 52. This is my story. I don't know what your story is. I can share some stories, guys, because I talk to people every day. I can give you examples. But my story is I was laid off at 52. I couldn't get any jobs. Nobody was calling me. So I turned to the internet. Bills were still coming in even though my job stopped. I needed to find a way to bring in that additional income. So I looked online and I discovered this 2-hour day blueprint. This blueprint's taught me high income skills. It's taught me how to just open my cell phone up, record 3 short form videos a day, do some copy paste ads for 30 minutes. And then I let my automations take over. They do 98% of the work for me. They do the selling, telling, follow-up for the 4 done-for-you programs. So I don't got to get on a phone, chase people down, cold call anybody. It's not MLM, network marketing, or affiliate marketing. See, you see how I'm doing this? I'm telling you my struggle. I have a problem. I don't have any income coming in. I got retirement coming up. I'm 52. That's going to be here not too far from now. I want to enjoy life, guys. Social Security is scary right now. I did another video on that recently. We don't know if that's going to even be existent. I can't fall back on that. What am I going to do? It can't just be my husband's retirement. It can't just be his income. I got to do something. I still got a teenager at home. Hi, Miguel. I still have a teenager at home to take care of. She's 17. I have one in college. This business will allow me to send him up there and still provide for him a little bit while he's in his apartment. I got to keep going. It can't just be my husband's income. So, guys, that's what this 2-hour workday has taught me. It's taught me how to be able to be relatable in my content. Everyone on here can be a mom or dad. I don't know you really. You're looking at me. I can't see you, but you might have a struggle. Maybe you're a single dad, a single mom. You have to pay child support, whatever the case may be. I have a dad that comes on my lives and he has to pay child support. He works a full-time job. This is another story, guys. He's looking at my program as an option, a plan B, because he doesn't want to go get a part-time job. If you guys are thinking about a part-time job, don't do that. Take a look at this. It's more than you'll make in a part-time job. I guarantee you that. Because when I worked a job, my highest pay I've ever made in a job, at my highest, was $35 an hour. Okay, let's go. 35 times, and I'm being funny when I'm talking, guys. 35 times an 8-hour day is only $280 a day. You guys gotta break this stuff down. Like, really look at your salary. You can make a 6-figure income in a job, but at the end of the year when your W-2 came, boy, oh boy, it's short. You got to look at what you're expending on. All that stuff matters. Can you really survive? Maybe on a single income that you're by yourself with no family, you might be able to make it like that. But look, I make more here in one day, $900. I just told you I made $280 in an 8-hour day. I work 2 hours a day here. I bring in $900. That's more than a day job. So that's why I say, and I impress upon you to take a look at what we have here. If I can do it, you can do it. You got to learn the skills. You have to buy the program to learn the skills, but it's cheaper than a college degree. I'll tell you that. When I get to that point, I'm going to explain it to you. Again, 1 hour a day, every single person that comes into this business, you're going to learn the same thing. You're going to learn how to do a 1 hour content creation. You're going to take your phone out, create these videos, my friends, 7 seconds, 30 seconds, 1 minute. I don't care what platform. It can be a reel. It can be a TikTok video. It can be you faceless, showing your lifestyle. Maybe you like to fish. A man on here. Any men on here that want to fish? I got a guy who said he was going to do that with this business. He's just going to do a faceless video with himself. And I was like opening up all kinds of things, ideas for this guy. That's the kind of person I am. That's the kind of coach I am. You're going to get a lot of ideas in the community too. But this guy wants to fish. He wants to get out of his day job and just fish. That's lovely. My husband likes that. That's what he wants to do when he retires. Matter of fact, this is going to allow me to retire him from his part-time job by the end of the year. I have big goals, okay? Fish, and he's going to record himself doing it. And so then he can be relatable because he can say, I never could do this before. I was working in a job, a truck driver, or whatever the case may be. And I was sick and tired of that. I could never enjoy freedom, really. Freedom to do the things I love. I was stuck to, the truck all the time, trying to bring in that income, slaving away. Now I have freedom. I can be out here enjoying, eating my lunch on my boat, fishing. I'm giving you guys imagination here. Think big. Because it's possible. When I got my first $900 sale in this business, I was sleeping. I woke up on a Sunday and I scared my husband. He was like, what? He didn't think it was going to work either. There's always skeptics. But when I showed him the ding on my phone, it was a notification from Stripe. It popped up on the screen. He was literally believing me then. He gets excited when I get him now. Okay? But you got to learn the skill first. Just like if you get in a job, you have to learn skills. So you're going to have to buy one of the programs that's going to open up this business for you. You can do it part-time, full-time, whatever you want to do. We have many that do it along with their jobs. It's up to you. Sky's the limit. Think big, guys. I'm going to encourage you to think big. Good morning, Junior Garza. I'm going to have you think big because big is real. I never in my life thought I could make that kind of money in a business online until I got that first $900 sale and then $1,800 weeks. From using my cell phone, working 2 hours a day, creating relatable content, short videos, talking about my challenge a little bit. Real quick, amen, right, Junior Garza? You have to understand you got to think it, see it to achieve it. And that's real when they say that. That is real when everyone says that. You got to think it, write it down, and it'll happen. With God too, but God. But I knew this was his way of getting me into something. When I lost the job, I could have just been dwelling and being depressed, but I didn't. I got out of it and I said, I got to find another way. Thank God for that lady I saw on the internet that introduced this for me. Okay? So look, again, quick videos. It can be you faceless with a drink. Do your life. Whatever you do on a daily basis, keep doing it. If that's you walking your dog on the trail, you can videotape that and you put text on the screen. Relatable. I couldn't really enjoy myself like this in the daytime. I worked 9 to 5. I was rushing to work in that traffic, dropping my kid off at school, missed those times with my family. I can relate to all that because that was me through the years. It's a blessing to be home with my teenager. It's a blessing to know I can help my son in college. All of the good things. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Amen. Okay? And I want that for you guys out there. You can be just as relatable. Hopefully you're relating to me, guys, okay? So that's what I do. 1 hour a day, I create relatable content and I put it out there. And in the end of my video, I always put a call to action. If you want to learn these high income skills, if you want to be able to make 100% profit promoting 4 done-for-you digital programs through this process with attraction marketing, down in the comments, put the word ready. I'd love to share with you my Freedom Formula Blueprint. I do that on all my videos, guys. I might say it differently, but the message is still there. Laid off at 52. I needed a plan B. I didn't have one. People ask me for my blueprint. They get that blueprint. They're going to go to your website. They're going to put their email in. Now you've captured a lead. A lead is a prospect in the business world. Everyone needs a lead capture page. I don't care what business you're in. You need to capture names. Once they leave your video, you don't know where they're at. You got to give them something to do. You got to give them something to do. And that's what I do every day. I capture leads. So now they're in my system. And every day, you guys, when you go there, when you go to this and you put your email in, you're going to get an email from me. The first one's the blueprint. The next one is going to be another video, another email. Every single day for 30 days, you get an email from me. Pre-written emails with my link on it. You're going to also get a newsletter from me every week where I'm talking about the value. You're going to get a webinar link every week. We do webinars where you can come and take a look from my mentor. She's going to be talking about the whole business. You're going to hear from 6- and 7-figure earners. It's all there. It's laid out for you. It just requires you to take action. And if that's not for you, it's okay too. It's a rejection-free business. I never have to hear the word no with my business. I know when I get leads, but I don't know when you leave my system. Some people stay in there for a long time because they're nosy. They want to see what's going on. Do I have anything a little cheaper? And that's coming too, guys. Affiliate marketing, right? But I lead with this because it's good money. It's good money. It's well worth the value of it. Okay, we're going to talk about the value of the programs in a minute. Any questions so far, guys? I do a lot of talking and quick because I like to get through my lives in an hour. I try to stay on here for an hour. So if you guys have any questions, you can also email me when you go to the blueprint. When you get the blueprint, you can email me back through there. A gentleman just emailed me this morning asking me how does he put his, credit card information in because he's got to buy one of the programs. How does he do it? He's from India. So sometimes we're global. Let me tell you that we are global, but sometimes I think the credit card processors might be different in your country. Here it's just any debit or credit card. Okay. Also, I have payment plans, guys. If you want to take advantage of that, I'll talk about that later. So the next part is 2. The next part, I did the hour. We're going to talk about the 30 minutes. All right? Because I said it's a 2-hour workday. Now, 30 minutes a day, you're going to do some free copy-paste ads. We're going to give you the ads and the sites to post on. The free, you don't pay for that. Guys, the only thing you're going to pay in this, I'm going to be really honest with you. Excuse me. You're going to buy your program. When I get to that, I'll break down the costs. You're going to buy your program one time. No monthlies here. You're going to pay for your website fee, which they create the website. That's what converts for us. One time. And also what I offer for some people, I don't do it all the time, but if you get started at the highest program that we have, I pay you your website fee and your GoDaddy fee. I think that's a value of $60. And I don't do that all the time. I do that for the serious action takers, okay? So, but in order to get that information, you have to get into my email automations. And then I send out and I'll let you know how to do that. So anyways, copy paste free ads for 30 minutes. You're going to plug in the earbuds, whatever it is, your AirPods, watch TV if you want to. You're going to do copy paste post for 30 minutes. So now between your videos you do every day, 3 videos a day, you don't got to make it hard. You can batch create them too. We teach you all that. And then now you have more eyes with these free ad strategies on classified sites. People that are moms and dads, they need a way out of their jobs. Those are the sites we're going to be posting on. So let me explain to you. I made my money in the beginning through that process. I'm transparent. But you got to start somewhere. So a lot of people are introverted. I'm an introvert, but I got out of my comfort zone because you don't grow in the comfort zone, my friends. You don't grow in the comfort zone. So I always do my videos. That's a non-negotiable. You have to do the 3 videos a day because that brings you daily pay. You got to do 3 videos a day. That brings you daily pay. You're going to be connecting with people and sending them to your blueprint. But 30 minutes, guys, when you do those copy-paste ad strategies, that's easy too. Anybody can do that, right? So I started with that for 9 months in this program. I've been in it for 15, but I did that for 30 minutes a day with the 3 videos. But I started seeing how my mentor and I started seeing other people saying, hey, they had people come on their lives who were, as soon as they were on their lives, you can usually tell when someone's going to buy from you too on a live, guys. Sometimes not. Some people would just watch me and watch me and watch me, and then they'll buy from me later. That's how it goes on lives. You never know because I don't see your faces. I just know the number. And some people watch from outside of the room. Some people come in the room and engage. And that's okay. I love it either way. Because it's always that one or two people that's going to partake in this, right? So lives are great because I can interact with you. Good morning, Junior Garza. Happy birthday to Shay. Is that her name? Pillow Tree. You said, I'm good. How are you? I'm great. I love it. I like to engage with people. This is where it's called get out your comfort zone. And it took me a while to come on a live, guys. So what I did was instead of doing the copy, and I could probably add it back in. I have time freedom now, but I love live. And so I do lives for 1 hour a day. You don't have to do that. I'm just saying you don't grow in the comfort zone. And I saw how people were making still their videos. I make money from my TikToks, from my IG, from my YouTube. I'm on all platforms. I made my first sale on Facebook. I'm on all platforms because I know how to repurpose videos. You'll learn that in here too. I'm dropping nuggets, guys. That's what you're going to learn. You're going to learn this. You're going to learn that. Yeah, we don't like to waste time. We want our 2 hours. After our 2 hours is done, we're off doing our life, okay? So you just decide what platform you want to roll with, and then you start there. But what I'm trying to tell you is when I saw how people were making sales with the lives, I was like, okay, I'm going to do that. You never know. There was a truck driver on one of my other teammates' live. He's been watching her for a long time. He never said anything in her chat. And that same day she got off her live, he bought from her. You never know who's watching. I'm going to say, if you join this under me, I'm not going to bug you. If you have questions, you're going to come after me and you're going to ask me. You're going to also go in our community and ask questions because we got 55,000 other members doing the same. Everyone helps each other here. We're not going to leave you stranded, but I get my people that come under me or they come and join me. They'll email me, hey, can you tell me where to go to find this? Or can you help me? I'm struggling. That's the kind of mentor I am. I will do a quick Loom with you. If I got to jump on a Zoom, I will do that too. But my point to that is saying that you got to get out of your comfort zone. You can make money either with the live or without it. But I said, man, I got to keep monetizing. I'm going to just go here and do this. There's always someone that needs to hear me. I had a struggle and I can help you. And you can feel it. When you're on a live, you guys can hear me get loud, soft. You see I never change. Ask Junior Garza. He always sees me in the same space. I'm real. I'm not a bot. See, the whole concept with this type of marketing is to get to know, like, and trust you. You can have the greatest product ever, guys, but what makes you stand apart from the next? I'm teaching you guys again. What makes you be different than anyone else? Well, my personality is different. I'm a mom who is struggling, 52. Wanted to find a better way. I don't want to leave a generational curse. I want to leave generational wealth for my family. I want to leave homes for my family. I want to be able to keep providing for my grandkids and my great-grandkids if I'm here on earth that long. See, that's why I say I love live, because you can feel my energy. You can know I'm a real person. I have a real struggle. And now you're going to be more inclined to buy something from me, okay? But I'm telling you all the advantages of this program, which you're going to learn. I'm always transparent. Junior Garza knows, okay, if he's still here. So now you know the 1 hour videos, 30 minutes, copy paste ads, or go live for an hour if you wish. You might start 30 minutes live because you're too nervous. It's okay. I used to talk to myself on these lives when I first started, my friends. I didn't care. Some people will always be in here saying, well, you only got 3 people. I don't care. It could be one of these people that buys from me. I don't look for numbers like that. It doesn't bother me anymore. I used to talk to myself, 0 up here. But guess what? I knew I wasn't really talking to myself because I am talking to my perfect customer. You're going to learn who your perfect customer is. It's just like you. It's the person like you, the mom and dad who's struggling. There's men that are in this business and they're targeting a lot of other men who are sick and tired of grinding so hard every single day in a job. That's their perfect customers. They want to help those men get out of it. Whatever you want to do, you got to come at it with a passion though. You have to really do this. Not always about the money, guys. The money is the back end of it. The money is what you get for sharing it with people who you want to help. Then you get rewarded by the money. That's how I look at it. If I can't help you, if I'm not providing you a service, if I'm not sharing the value in it, then you're not going to buy from me. So I didn't do my job. So that's why I always tell you, you got to be passionate about it. I wake up in joy to share with you guys every day. I create my content with passion. All right? So I want you to know that. The last 30 minutes, guys, I'm looking at my notes. I want to stay on track. The last 30 minutes, you're going to be responding to comments and emails. That's fun. I love it. I love that part of it too. So I get emails every morning. I wake up, I'll respond to emails. I give you a personal Loom if you have a question, and I'll walk you through the process. I'll show you what the growth community looks like. I'll answer your question. If you say, can I do it faceless? Yes, you can. Like, I get so many different questions. Will this program be here? I can't start right now, but I said we're not going nowhere. Digital marketing is here to stay. This program is not going anywhere. I'm on a mission. I want to help 12 families a month, 12 people a month. Guess what that is for me, guys? That is a blessing of 10K a month. We're getting ready to kick off our 90-day challenge. In this challenge, what we do is you write down your goal, whether it be to get out of your job, you need to replace that income. Whatever your monetary goal is, guys, I got you. I got you. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. What I can tell you, whatever you want to make per month, I can tell you which program you have to buy and which one you have to learn from. I got you. I'm not going to leave you stranded. I'm going to tell you what's working for me, how to get started, all of it, okay? But like I said, when you do your videos or you do your copy paste ads or you do your lives, okay? You always got to send somebody to your blueprint, right? And let's give you an example of IG or TikTok. You can't just drop a link there. You can put it in your bio, right? We always put our links in. My links are in my bio, guys. On here too. But when I'm doing a video, I can't do that. So when I give somebody the call to action, meaning, hey, you want to learn the blueprint? Put down blueprint down here. You want to learn, you want to get started? Let's go. Put the word start. I've got you. They're going to do that action that I told them to do. That's the ones who are really serious. And then I give them my website. That's where I'm talking about comments. Now I got to do my job, my 30 minutes. Sometimes I get so many. I did one this morning. I got tons of people asking for copy paste ads. I did one on TikTok this morning. Now I got to go back and I got to respond. Sometimes there's so many, I got to wait 10 minutes so that TikTok won't slow me down. That's where I want you guys to be, to that point. But it takes time because you got to learn the skill first. Okay? So I spent about 30 minutes commenting. And then I answer emails. And if you get a video that pops off like that, my friends, you're doing it right. You're doing it right, guys. And I'm going to be so proud of you. I got a guy who joined me, and he didn't even set his website up immediately. You're supposed to do that. He's a young guy, 19. And immediately, he went right into learning about getting certified because you get a free license reseller certification when you join the Legacy Builder program. That's the highest program we have. And he joined it. And he immediately went in to learn about the certificate. He didn't even set his website up. He was so excited, though. I said, man, even still, you're learning because that right there is going to teach you everything digital marketing anyways. He's going to come out of that, and he got it. He showed me, and I celebrated him. I said, go into the community, go into the wins, and put it in there that you got it. I help people, guys, because I needed the help. I came from corporate. I needed hand-holding. I'm going to lead you to the water, but I can't help you drink. You ever heard that saying? I got everything everything in this program. Resources, community. You can email me. Everything is going to be here for you, but you got to want to do it. You got to want to plug in, do your 3 videos a day, every single day. Follow the blueprint. because I can't guarantee what you're going to make. And that's truth. Any business person is going to have to tell you that. We cannot guarantee what you're going to make when you buy your program, because you have to learn the skills. Then you got to go in every day and implement it. We got people working full-time jobs doing this. One lady, Amy, she worked in the trucking industry. She had 2 jobs. She was a single mom. She replaced her jobs in 10 months because she was serious. Are you serious? Are you serious? Because I knew I was. I didn't have a plan B. I didn't have people knocking on my door, calling me up saying, hey, I got a job for you. I didn't have that option. I couldn't rely on my husband's income. It's not enough. So I knew I had to plug into this program and continue to do it every single day until I started getting those readies and those blueprints. I didn't stop. I made my first sale in the first week of joining it. I did it on Facebook because why? People over there know, like, and trust me. You got to go with your warm market first. If you never did this before, it's okay too. I was just using it for family stuff. Facebook. I was embarrassed to put it out there. I'll be honest with you. Most people in here are embarrassed because they don't want their family knowing that they're in a business. But how are you going to get people to buy from you if you don't put it out there? I just said, hey, I just bought something. I'm scared, but I did it because I knew I needed a way to make an income. And that's when someone bought from me because they could relate. Oh, what do you got going on? All right, guys. That's the routine that I do every single day. I just told you my routine, my 2-hour day work routine. I'm going to get into the programs. One more time, I'm going to reiterate for those who missed it maybe. 1 hour a day, you're going to do 3 short form videos. It's called relatable content because it's attracting your perfect customer, so they'll ask you for your blueprint. 30 minutes a day, you're going to do copy paste ads. If you want to stay there forever and do it, that's okay. But I suggest you get out of your comfort zone. I'm the person who's going to push you. It took me 9 months to do it, guys, but I did it. I don't care if haters come on here, trolls come on here. I block real quick and move on because then it brings nice people in. All today, you've been nice to me. I appreciate you guys. Sometimes I'll get haters, but I block it real quick. Okay, you got to do that. It's social media. You got to take the good with the bad. Okay, 30 minutes, copy, paste, ad, or live, and then you're going to respond to people that ask you for the blueprint. And you're going to respond to emails, okay? So now we're going to get into the programs, guys. I'm so excited. Yay. Come on. Let me take a sip. You have choices. And any of these programs are going to meet any budget. I was astonished and shocked when they said I could get in the highest program with a payment plan. If I didn't have that, I'm going to be real with you, I wouldn't have joined it. I didn't have $900 sitting around, guys. Who does? Anybody on this live have 900? Can you join right away? I've had people join right away. They didn't even have to get on a payment plan. Maybe they got it like that. Maybe their job pays them enough they can just put out that 900 right away. But I didn't. I didn't have the extra income. I told my husband I'm going to do this, but I was blessed that it allowed me to spread the payment out. Okay, so I have that available. So listen before we get into that. Listen to the value of what I'm going to tell you before you decide. You're going to do your due diligence. Go here and look at them side by side to decide which one is right for you. I don't want you to buy something if you're not going to use it. That's a waste of your money. I tell everyone that. I knew I was going to buy it and use it. This is not a course. It's a program. A course is pre-recorded information. You don't get a coach. You don't get a mentor. Hi, Fernando. You don't get a mentor. You don't get a community. You don't get hand-holding, guys. A course is not the same as what we have. It's full of value. So let's get going. I knew I needed a legacy for my family. I knew I had big income goals. I got to retire my husband. I got to be able to leave homes. I want to be able to have RV life with my husband when he stops his day job. I told you that, okay? We have big goals. I want to buy a house, potentially. I'm not even going to name the state, but it's a big goal. It's going to be near the beach, okay? Goals. Think big. I told you, imagine yourself there and you're going to get it. When I said, man, I'm going to make that. I saw $900 sales coming in. I dream about them, guys. And I'm loud because I'm passionate. I just had a dream about 2 $900 sales coming in, and I've had that happen in the same week, $1,800 weeks. When I have a dream about it, it's going to happen. And it happened for me before. because I see it. I'm passionate about it. I'm helping 2 people get started today, guys. All right. So this program is the first program, the highest level program is $900 one time. Plus your $39 website fee. What did I tell you guys? If one of you or 2 of you, whoever's on the live, get started, you get the $900 level, I'm going to give you $60. What is that going to pay for? That's going to pay for your $39 website fee and you to get your GoDaddy website. You see how mine is manuelavincent.com? GoDaddy is not expensive. You got to have a website to lead people to. You got to brand yourself. I will refund you $60. Because I believe in you. That means you're an action taker and you're going to go for it. You can email me. You'll email me after this live, letting me know you're ready to go. You email me. That's why I know you're serious, okay? That's my gift for today. Today only, okay? Let's go. That $900 is $328,500 a year. Do the math. $900 sales times 365. If you were to continue making $900 sales every single day, in 3 years, you'll be a self-made millionaire. That's why I joined it, because I have big goals. I got big goals and dreams, guys. Dream big, right? The first step, obviously, is getting your investment back, and I did that in 7 days, okay? I know it's possible because I did it, okay? That's going to teach you everything there is of digital marketing, my friends, right? It's going to give you one-on-one coaching with our $9 million mentor. Every Monday, we have a legacy builder call. You can get on these live Zooms. She teaches you for 30 minutes. And then she breaks you out in the breakout rooms and you meet with the other legacy builder members. Okay? I'm telling you the differences. And then you get to learn from them and you come back on the room. You can ask her questions live. We're talking about a $9 million mentor. She's giving you this training included with this $900 program, okay? You also get access to get a certificate. Let me show you this. This right here is a certificate. It says this recipient demonstrated a strong understanding of ethical marketing, digital business, foundations, and the core strategies needed to grow. Signed by our CEO, our founder. Okay, that's what you get access to as well with the Legacy Builder program. You're getting a lot of value. You know, these programs, if they're broken down individually, is $1,900 value. You're getting all 4 of them for $900 one time. That's why I get more of those sales, because people see it. They're like, okay, if I can get a payment plan or if I have the money, I'm going to buy that one because it makes more sense. I'm getting access to everything. You're getting weekly coaching. You're getting mentorship calls. She actually hires people to come and mentor us too. Mindset training, all kinds of stuff. You're getting access to a live community of 55,000. I'm going to show you that in a minute. Okay? Let's keep going. Whatever your goal is, I need to know because I can't direct you to the right program. If you have questions, email me. Okay? I'm just telling you what these are monetarily and what the potential is for you. Okay? So the first one's $900. That's what I lead with because I joined that one. Okay? If you want $900 sales, $600 sales, $300 sales, $100, you got to join at the higher program to get all of them. That's 4 income streams. If you join at the next program, which is $600, I told you we have one for every budget. It's a business, guys. You're learning a skill and it's a business, okay? $600, that equals $219,000 a year, okay? I don't know your monthly goals. I don't know what they are. I can direct you again, but that's $219,000 a year, okay? That's going to allow you to master digital marketing and allow you to learn how to make 6 figures in 6 months. That's what that program does. Now so if you join at 600, that's going to give you 3 income streams. You're now going to be able to get $600 sales, $300 sales, and $100 sales. Are you guys with me? I'm still breaking the programs down. The next program is the $300 passive daily blueprint. $300 one time, plus your website fee, $39. That's going to give you a 6-figure income. So you got some workers on here, I'm sure. They have jobs. A lot of people join at that level. They want to see what this is all about. And they want to replace their day job income. And they'll join there, but they don't stay there because your job is to keep moving up. If you got to start low, it's okay. You start where you can afford, but you don't stay there. You want to grow. They see the value in the community and they sit there and they upgrade. You can upgrade within 30 days if you start lower. and you pay the difference. So if you were to join at the $300 level today, you would pay $600, right? Is that right, guys? To get to the $900 program. I'm giving you options, okay? And by the way, all of these are on payment plans. I have Klarna or Afterpay on my website. The next and last program, $100. I told you she created it for all budgets. $100. That's going to give you $36,500 a year. We've had dads who joined this. There's one dad in particular. He loved his day job. He didn't want to quit, but he wanted to have extra money to be able to take his kids on camping trips. And that's what he did. He joined at the $100 level and he likes it. He just stays there because he likes it. He really wasn't in it for a lot of money. That wasn't his goal. I guess he makes good money on his day job. So I say that to you to make you understand that your goal, maybe you don't want to make six figures. Maybe you're okay with whatever you do and you want extra income. Maybe you are a big income earner. You want the big money like I do. Then you would join the $900 program. There's four, again, $900 program, $600 program, $300 program, one. You can look at them all in this link right here. Go and put them side by side. They're all going to teach you digital marketing. The launch pad is the $100. That makes you $100 per day. That program is just a launching you into the digital space. I don't get a lot of those sales. I only got one since I've been in this. It's pretty much a basic beginner program. But they know that it was more to it and they saw the value, they upgraded, okay? I'm just going to put it out there. But those are your four options. That's the only programs we have available. They give you 100% profit because when someone comes in and they go to your website, they're going to look at the programs through the websites. They're beautiful websites. That's what you're paying for too. They're going to decide which one is right for them based on their income goals, their dreams. Maybe you don't want to resell the programs and get 100% profit. I don't know. I knew I needed income. So I didn't want to have to create anything right now. Now my mind is going. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to create a coaching program and I'm going to start charging for that. You see what I'm saying? But you want to start with the basics. They're already done for you. Right? If you don't want to sell those programs, you can come in and just learn. Or if you have a business already, we have a lot of those. We have people that are in boutiques, real estate, dental offices, businesses. They need to get their business up and running better. They want to go to the online space. So they come and learn the skills. They don't want to sell the programs. They're already making money, right? It's up to you what you want to do, guys. I can't make you do anything. But let me show you this community real quick. All right, let's go over here. All right, let me share the community. You see this? We have 55.8. We're almost to 56,000 members in this community. And this is everything you need to be. You're going to plug into this community every single day. Every day, Michelle Arneal, who is our mentor, she's the one who's going to be your mentor, along with me. But she's the $9 million mentor. Wow. Right? Like she's teaching us everything. You have all kinds of stuff in here. You got the classroom. We just finished up the 30-day momentum map to get you in profit mode, to get you going in the content creation world. There's short videos you're going to learn. You're going to learn from every single thing in here. 30 days of content. She's going to give you the content ideas. She's going to talk about everything. Okay, sorry, guys. My phone was paused. So I'm back. I'm just telling you, this is the stuff you're getting, okay? You're getting access to all kinds of things, video scripts, everything, what to say in your videos, to get better with your messaging, your storytelling, all that stuff. Not even that. Look, let's go to the wins. Every day, people are posting their wins, whether it be they got more views on their videos, whether it be you get more, a video went viral, whatever the case is, people get monetary wins. You post it here. These are live in action, okay? Let's go down. I want to show you some monetary wins. Let me get you there real quick. Leads, more leads coming in. People are excited. So this person, they said $300 while being with my son. There's an example. They made $300. That's the Passive Daily Blueprint program. but she probably came in at the $900 sale. You get all the monies when you join at the higher program. But she was with her son, 6 years old. Who here is on my live that's a single mom or a married person that wants to spend more time with their kids? I don't care what it is. We have something for you here, okay? Sky's the limit. This person said they made $100 while busy working their sheep. So they're farmers. Made $100 sale. That's the lowest program we have, right? This person made $300 while supporting their friends. They're spending the day with their friends and they got a $300 sale come in. I'm going to keep going. This person got a $100 ding, $100 sale. Okay. More views, more wins. Okay. Talking about Instagram reels, like people putting all kinds of stuff in here. Tim Hess got $900 while he was golfing. He's another guy in our team, in our community. He lost his job to a layoff. He was in corporate retail for Best Buy for 20 plus years and got laid off. He got into this business, didn't do crap for 3 months. He just sat by. He didn't know what he was doing. He didn't ask for help. He just sat there. But after that, he got into action mode. Guys, I'm telling you a real life story about Tim Hess. He made his first 6 figures, I want to say in 6 months after he's really took it seriously. Now he's on his way to $500,000 a year already. $900 while golfing. He lives in California. He used to work hard in a corporate job, but this makes him much more money than that. He's home with his kids, his wife. He loves it. He enjoys time with his family, guys. How do you see yourself? How do you want to spend your days? Is it slaving to a job for the rest of your life or taking a chance on you one time that could give you multiple streams of income? Look, this person, Ronelle, got her first sale. I remember I told you about my first sale. I was super ecstatic. But she got her first $900 sale. Look, $900. This person, Ashley, got $900 while she was in the hospital. That's a sad situation, but she still got paid. And we do this because of the automated system, guys. I don't touch on that enough. I really should. See, this is automation. You're going to get a free system included with your program. And your job is to get leads. Look at these leads every day. Leads, leads, leads. Because the more leads you get into your automations, that means more sales are going to hit you. You're going to get 30 emails. You load them up into your system, one click. Everything is in the back office. You're gonna get a video to walk you through getting started to set your website up real quick. It took me one day, not even a whole day. It took me about 20 minutes watching the videos to get set up all the way. Because everything is automated. You only need to click a couple things. So here's your blueprint. That's the first email you guys got from me if you put your email in. After that, you're gonna get an email from me for 30 days. Until you decide to opt out. At the bottom of the email, you unsubscribe, or you want to stay and keep looking at me. I don't know why you want to keep watching. That's not going to build your bank account up. I don't understand people like that, but that's what happens here, guys. I just want to show you what you're getting. So that automation is what's closing the sales for us. Remember, I told you we don't talk to people on the phone, right? Okay, this person's talking about the live. Remember we were just talking about live? We were talking about the lives, right? I don't know if you can see this. It says something about, let me just read it. I don't want to go down that low. It says, I went live, y'all. I went live twice now. No questions or interactions. So I just talked like I was talking to my friend. It gets easier each time, is what she's saying. Remember I told you how scary it is at first, but she did it. That's the goal. You never grow in your comfort zone. But we teach you how to get there, guys. If you don't want to do lives, you don't have to. You can still make money with this if you plug into the training every single day and do your thing. Like I told you, the 3 videos a day, copy, paste ads. Look, Donald said I woke up to a $900 sale, guys. Hold on one second. Let me do this real quick. Let's see if my name pulls up on here because I posted things in here before. I don't know. I was just going to look for something real quick. Let me see. By the way, these are vetted. These are vetted by our mentor. I'm trying to look for the ones that I've posted in here. I don't post all the time. You don't got to do that. But I've posted everything from my views going up to me making my sales. 4th of July when those are the best ones. You make sales when you're just not even expecting it. I got off of a live one day on my 4th of July. It was during 4th of July. And when I got off of the live, someone bought from me right off the live. It was that guy I told you about, that 19-year-old. All right, look at this. This is one I posted. This was in May though. I got current sales, guys. This one says I put it another $900 sale while watching Netflix. This was my first $1,800 week. That was back in May. And guys, I always dream it and then it happens. Look, this was the $900 sale. That one $900 sale, it comes in like this. It goes to my Stripe account. And so I just put that on here that you can be watching Netflix, a sale comes in. Was on a mentoring call and my sales came in. Guys, sky's the limit with this. I just like to show proof of what it is. Okay? I can show you all the proof that there is, but my bank account is not going to pay your bills. That's what I always tell everybody. Come into me and ask me the right questions. Guys, come and ask me the right questions. Email me. How much do you need to make? That's going to decide for you which program you need to join. Depending on is there a guarantee of what you're going to make? No, I can't tell you that because I don't know your work ethic. I told you I didn't have a plan B. I just plugged in every day, didn't stop, even through discouragement, because everybody gets discouraged. But I still said, this is going to work. I'm going to get a sale. I kept plugging away all week long, every day. Didn't stop. No, Blake, I don't want a moderator. I don't need a moderator. You know why, Blake? Because I don't have anybody being nasty in my lives right now. And I already have a bot moderator for right now. When my lives get crazy, when I've had people like 30, 40, 50, 60 people on, I like it this small. But I appreciate you asking. And you got to trust people before they're your moderators, my friends. Can we agree on that? Can we agree on that? Some people can take over your channel and then your channel's gone. Are you thinking I'm stupid? No, I'm not stupid. No, I worked hard for my channel. I got subscribers. I would never do that. It would be a family member to do this if it was that, or somebody I talk to on a daily basis. Okay, so guys, look, you got my friends. You have two choices today. You can take action or keep continuing to struggle. That's it. I don't know what else I can say, but this is free information for you to get to. You see, I brand myself, me and my husband in Florida, my kids. She just turned 17, me, my older son, his wife, and my son who's in college right now, right? I do it for these beautiful faces right here, guys. I do it for these beautiful faces because I love them so much and I have a legacy to leave. I don't want to leave this earth like my parents left me when they died, God rest their soul, struggling. I had to pay their bills. I don't want to ever do that to my kids. So I have big goals. A job wasn't going to do it for me. When you do this, guys, you put your email in, you're going to get my Freedom Formula Blueprint. And then it's going to drop you over to this great information where it goes over all the programs if you haven't already checked it out. And then you're going to go here. It talks about the $900 per day. Could it change your life? Could it? Yes, it's helped us. It talks about what it is you're getting. You're going to hear from our mentor here. It talks about all the stats, the legacy builders, reseller license. There's testimonials from 6- and 7-figure earners. Guys, a lot of good stuff. And here's my hubby here, my mans, my kids. Guys, all of it's here for you to take a look at. It breaks it down. It's a product. It's a product. You're going to pay for any product, right? Why not get education? That's how I like to tell you. Why not get educated to learn some new skills, to be able to make money from your phone? Point, period, blank. Okay? This is the legacy. That's the highest program I have. Again, it breaks it all out, what I told you. Let me get to the payment plans real quick. If you want to go for the smaller programs, they're down here. See? They're down. Just scroll down. I always get that question. You said there's more than one program. Yes. Just go down a little bit. Do your due diligence. Read through stuff. $600, 3, 1. They're all there. if you want to get a payment plan, if you're in the US only, because I don't think you have those in your country if you're outside the US. You click on whatever program you want. And then it comes with a checkout page, guys. You can pay regular credit card, debit card, PayPal, Venmo. You'll be able to set these same payment portals up when you join. That's what I love about it. Many options. Well, the Stripe button here will allow you to pay. Let me show you. Let it load. I have Klarna or Afterpay. Those are your two choices, my friends. Now, if you say, Manuela, those aren't working for me. Usually people are getting approved a lot on Klarna, so you might try that first. Afterpay, I know you've used it. I've used it for buying things when I couldn't afford to pay the whole amount for something. That's what I've used these for. But you go and try these first, okay? These two. Also, okay, let me explain this to you. If you don't get approved for those and you really need a payment, only if you really need it. I have other ones. You can download them. You probably use them already. There's Zip Pay. You got to download them on your phone. And when you go in there, you say, I want to create a virtual card. And that way you can just plug in the card they give you into here to pay for your program. That's not going to pay for your $39. Let me be clear. Your $39 part, I'm actually going to give that to you if you sign up at the highest program, $900. I will give you the $39 to pay for your website fee. I'll PayPal it to you. We'll figure it out. But you have to be able to pay for that first program. But any of these payment platforms are not going to allow you to pay the $39 through it. It'll only pay for your program. I just want you to be clear on that. Okay, guys? So, hey, Blake, are you still here? You said I have a lot of subscribers. I'm average. I'm working on it. You think I have a lot of subscribers, guys? Anybody else watching? Maybe you got off. I appreciate you saying that. I do, but I don't feel like it's warranted for me to get a moderator unless I have a lot more people on. Because when I have a lot of people, I know when there's going to be some trolls popping in usually because the number would spike up so crazy. So that's the only time I think I really need a moderator. But guys, if there's no other questions, I'm going to give you back your time. I appreciate you guys hopping onto my live today. I will be back again tomorrow, same time, same place. I'm actually going to be doing a special, actually also like two things before I get off. We did a webinar with my millionaire mentor yesterday. That was yesterday. I'm going to be giving the replay to only those people in my email list. If you want to see the replay to that, we do them every week. But if you want to see that replay, then you're going to want to put your email in here too. Because when it comes live, when the replay comes out, I'm going to send it to my email list only. I don't send it to people outside of my list because a lot of crazy people get in there. Okay. So if you want that, that's number one. Number two, I'm going to be doing a free live Q&A through a Zoom call with me. This is the first time I'm going to be doing that, guys. I'm going to see how it goes. I sent the first email out today. It's going to be a time for you to come on. I'm going to spend about 15 minutes, no longer than 30 minutes. I'm going to give you the most frequently asked questions. I'm going to tell you my story again if you haven't already heard it. And then I'm going to open it up for you guys to ask me about business, online business, any questions that's what's making you not join? What's holding you back? Besides the obvious, a lot of people say, I don't have the money. Well, I gave you options. You can either do a payment plan, which is what I did. I didn't have the money. Or you can go do some other side gigs to come up with the money. There's always an excuse. But if you continue doing that, you're going to be stuck doing what you're currently doing, which probably isn't working. So that question I get a lot. Does it cost? Yes. I already went over that today. But it's okay. I'll meet you where you are. All right. So if you want to get on that live Zoom with me on Friday, it's going to be at 1:00 p.m. Eastern. You got to go to the link and put your email in and get in my email list. And then we can talk. We can talk live on there. Guys, I'll see your faces if you want to show them. All right, guys, that's it. I hope you have a winning Wednesday, a fabulous day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.